Lionstone 1213. Listen, Trump and Putin. He said, never in history has this made more sense. I'm starting to believe and he's starting to show that once I receive the power, that's it. Jesus shut the door, which means he has the boat. Noah's boat is full. You know what I mean? We have all the ones that are going to get raptured. They're going to go. What's left behind, they're going to mark. Most of them are going to die. You know what I mean? And the ones that do survive are going to take, when the prince takes power, they're going to have a 50-50 chance. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean they're going to make it. That means that maybe. You know what I mean? Because the demons are trying to figure their way out of this bitch. They dwell within the humans. They got themselves to dwell. Never. That's why it says in Babylon, they dwell. And Babylon is the place where the demons dwell. You know what I mean? Because with time, they built their homes inside humans. You know what I mean? And the black gods starts with B, son, ill, sick. You know what I'm saying? I remember all that shit. And I told Jay, there's a time when you're going to play that sound that's going to bring them all down, as I was a god back then and blessed you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Jay-Z comes in my dreams so much. Jay-Z ended up in the music. Jay-Z is the most successful individual in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one that well, I don't know which other ones, but Jay-Z's in the billions. So he comes out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Where the towers drop, where the shit, you know what I'm saying? Where the rabbit started hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So that's the key, you know what I'm saying? So it was all a blessing that was given to Jay-Z back then when I was a god. Because I believe Raw was the first god. I became a god. Somehow, then I was sent. They reincarnated into the Greek gods, and Zeus took over from as Zeus created me as Hercules, as a human half demigod, passed me through the labors, gained the 3 apples to recognize that he came one more time, picked up the 12 disciples, and crucified by Caesar's hand. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Bars. Bars means jail for their souls eternally, and they know it. You know what I'm saying? So they show it. They're like, oh, the bull is there. That's why I look at them in other videos, see all the demons. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you now, motherfuckers, because they thought we was boys, and I only took 6 out of the 3 parts of the angels that fell. The rest, treachery and everything. Only 6 stayed loyal to me. I mean, loyal, you know what I'm saying, without breaking her. And they can't pass or even dare pass through that throne because they know, you know what I'm saying, they get near that throne, them legions will unleash and control and drop all of them to the fucking floor and torment them, you know what I'm saying. I had no mercy, you know what I'm saying, and they know, my legions know they in place there, and Jesus unlocked me with music keys, you know what I'm saying. I was locked to 666 and music notes, you know what I'm saying. They all drowning, you know, cause I know it, you know what I mean? I know it real good. So, and that was the whole key. So I figured they're praying. If they're in and they're true, they're the family of God, they're in, they're gonna get raptured, some are gonna get left, purpose is gonna happen the same where scripture says, but the 4 horses is World War VI that is gonna be ran by Putin. You know what I'm saying? That's why Trump was Mussolini. Putin goes a little further back. I'm starting to think now, Putin must have been the king of Troy when I fought as Achilles, Hector, because he's throwing the movie in my face, you know what I'm saying? And I know Apollo is Drake on the fucking floating, throwing the finger at Apollo, because I told him, go, keep your finger up there at Apollo. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Drake goes like this, but he's showing Apollo. But Apollo, the moon, you know what I'm saying, went to the moon and placed what? Territory on the goddess. You know what I'm saying? So that's why They playing like they don't know. And they're talking about, you know what I'm saying, G7. You know what I'm saying? G7 is a dragon, one body. You know what I'm saying? 7 heads, one body. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't G.7. I call him G7.6. You know what I'm saying? So it's still things that need to be done. So you might as well open the door. And when we walk, I want 2 people vacuum cleaning the floor. I don't want to see a piece of trash as I walk through that floor to take my seat. The only motherfucker gonna carry vacuum cleans when he coming through the way. I mean, I don't want to see a speck. I'll fucking put the president. Well, I ain't gonna try Trump like that. Put the Congress on there and the congressman to fucking vacuum clean and clean the fucking floor for Caesar.